All right, good evening, everybody. I hope we are doing great. I hope we're having a wonderful day. So I'm excited to be bringing this up, bringing us another wonderful session of our training. And I promise you guys that it's going to be exciting. So all I want you to do is, as usual, have an open mind, come with a mind to learn because there's always something to learn. I'm telling you guys, you can never, 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 never know it all. So this is gold, and we saw what happened the last week, right? You remember I posted a lot of things during in the group, and I told you guys that if Trump, if Trump doesn't find a headway, dollar is going to crash. I told you guys that. And how do you know dollar is crashing? Is when gold is selling. When dollar gains strength, sorry, is when gold is buying. Now, two things were to happen. There were prediction that if Trump didn't make arrangement or at least please Chinese government, would have seen a new all-time high. Let me go to the 4 hours so that I'll show you guys. This was the last all-time high we've ever experienced with gold. I think this should be it. 3.5, right? This should, so it's around, no, this is not it. It should be, yes, this is the all-time high. Can you see it? 3,500. This was the all-time high. Now, two things were to happen. If Trump,
Your screen is not showing.
okay, you can see my, okay, you know what, let me do, so thank you for that. Please, I love feedbacks like this. Always give me feedback. Sometimes you will not really know. You may just think that your screen is showing, meanwhile, it's not. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, please. It's
Amazing.
clear
All
now.
right,
We
great.
cannot
Yes.
even comment. The chat is disabled.
Oh, I'm tired of this chat. Thank you for that. Please, let me just quickly fix that. Let me quickly fix that. I need your comments. So I said I have low self-esteem. I need your comments to be able to validate me right now. So please, if you have any issues like this, I would really appreciate you guys telling me. I'm going to fix the chat issue now. Great. You should be able to comment now. Let me see your comments. Let me be sure that we all can see my comments. All right, I can see we are 10 in numbers. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I mentioned clearly that if Trump behaves and strengthens the dollar, we'll see a massive sell, right? If he finds agreement or he finds a way of baiting Chinese to be on his side, we'll see a massive sell because it means that dollar must have gained strength. Dollar must have gained strength. Okay, so that is exactly what happened. Dollar gained strength. I think if you saw the news I kept posting, you don't need to read everything, but just pick the key lines. And the key lines are mostly, for example, their headlines like Chinese and go and Trump. Trump calls, like, all you need to know is it positive or is it negative? Is Trump going against China? Is he doing things? So if you check, there was one of the news I posted that said Trump and China agree on, is it deal day or something like that. Now that was a positive thing because, like I told you guys, see it as this: there is rivalry in the market, in the stock market. Money cannot hang on air. Money doesn't hang in the air. It's either somewhere. If you get this thing, you understand how fundamental analysis work. Money doesn't sit in one place. It's either here or here. So if money is not in crypto, if you see crypto dumping, go and check gold. Gold will be appreciating. If gold is not appreciating, go and check stock. US stock will be appreciating. Do you understand? So that is what happens. If anytime there is a uncertainty, and that was what Trump kept doing these past few days, he kept causing a lot of uncertainty that made dollar to lose strength because people were removing their monies from the US dollar. And then look at Tesla, which is a US company, was their stock was crashing in value. Why? Because they were, I told you guys about the fight, right? Trump and Elon Musk were having issues. Now, because of their issues, it affected the market. Can you imagine it? So remember what I told you guys. Why I'm starting with this fundamental is for you to know that you can take 10 hours to analyze this market, wait for a perfect setup to reach. All of a sudden, Trump will carry phone and call Elon Musk, and something will just scatter the market. It will destroy your fundamental analysis. Do you understand? However, even with that, one thing that I know both fundamental and technical analysis respect very well is market structure. This is why if there's anything you want to learn and perfect, it's market structure. Why? Because the market will always follow a pattern. That is one thing I will tell you. A market will follow a pattern. And the good thing about it is that the better you are in identifying these patterns, the better you are in identifying these patterns, the better you will be in catching pips and making more profits in the market. So everybody is on a journey. All our goals here are to be able to identify, is to be able to perfect our skills in identifying of this pattern. Are you following? So right now, as it is, you can see what was happening. Two things were to happen. Remember what I told you guys. You cannot tell the market what to do, especially with this fundamental up and down. You can't tell the market what to do. All you can do is react to what the market has done or will do. You understand? So that was why I said in the other day, for those of us who joined the news, I said with what was happening, it was clear that gold was a dollar. Now, backing up the news and what was happening on the chart, I told you guys that dollar gained some strength, right? And because of that, gold was selling. Why? Why is this selling? You need to always know these things. It was selling because the same people who were investing in gold were removing their money to put back in US dollar. Why? Because it's speculation. It's now the news is predicting that wow, it's like China and US are about to have a good deal. I beg, let me put my money again. Do you understand? Now, gold is a safe investment. It's a safe investment, but again, you know how it is. It rewards on a slow and steady path. Yes, people invest in gold, but in most cases, when they are uncertain about what is going on, they remove their money and they put it more in the safe and steady because the one that they were hoping to give them good returns is not performing. So what happens? They have to trust that one that gives them better returns. So this is why when you see gold appreciating, it means that it's getting more investment. People are injecting more money into it. Do you understand? And then when you see people removing their monies and then maybe gold or US dollar is appreciating, it means that it's getting attention because it's the same people that invest in all these things. It's the same people, like I said, remember, money doesn't hang on the air. It's hanging somewhere. If it's not here, it's there. So your goal as a trader is to know where money is going to. Is to know where money is going to. This is why, like I'll keep saying, don't ignore fundamentals. Don't ignore fundamentals. I never knew the importance of fundamentals until I saw what it's doing, what it did, and what people are able to do with it. I'm telling you guys, I'll tell you that fundamental is very important. Now, we don't know what will happen, but in most cases, like what I'm seeing now, don't be surprised by the opening of the market today by 11 p.m. Gold is going to crash down. Now, look at it. Gold may come down to this point. We're on the 4 hour. Gold may come down to this point, right? With what I'm seeing, if the momentum is really high, because from this, from this thing we're seeing, you can see this is 3 straight red candles on 4 hours. Oh, let's see on the daily. Even on the daily, can you see is a big bullish candle, a bearish candle. With what I'm seeing, we could see this thing dropping even to this point. We could see it dropping to this point. Do you understand? So, and then, like I said, as it's happening here, if you are checking your USD pairs, you will notice that it's appreciating. Why? Because US dollar is gaining some strength. US dollar is gaining some strength. So right now, I'll tell you guys the two things to really look out for is the USD JPY as well as the gold, because gold moves gold moves very well during Asian session. USD JPY moves during Asian session, however, because JPY is an Asian currency. So you can imagine it. You can imagine what will be happening to them. Okay, so while this was buying, what this was selling massively, USJPY was buying. USD was buying because they are coming to agreements. Do you understand? So people are now able to get with the dollar they have, they can buy more GPY. That's why it was doing what it was doing. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Let me see my chat. Do we have any message? Okay, welcome everybody. I'm so happy to have everybody on the call. Wow, we have 15 persons on the call today. This is really amazing. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, so I hope this is clear to us. Now we're going to the real business of the deal. If you know how we do our calls, no waste of time, straight to the point. We go straight to the point and we try to address what we have. Now I'm going to share my trade locker. I know many of us here are new. I'm going to push. I'm going to kind of wind us back to understand the strategy of trading prop firms, because that's the theme of our call this night. You need to understand the concept of trading of prop firm. Now, what's the concept? For those of us who bought the newly released 25K challenge, right? Okay, someone just replied to my email. Okay. All right, we'll talk after this call. Okay, so for, if you understand how prop firms work, you will know that it's something that it needs strategy. Many of us, we know how we started. When we started, we have Talibos here. Talibos grew her account. We started with a different prop firm, right? That really got to us. For those of us who are in the pioneer team, you understand what I'm talking about. We started with a company that Talatu was able to grow 25K to over $28,000. I'm telling you guys, we're just wishing if it were to be here. But what happened? We encountered some very silly things that made us really appreciate Trade X Mastery the more. Now, we now have come to the realization that a real prop firm has a strategy or a method of trading. And I'm going to share that with us, especially for those of us who probably didn't get to understand it. What is the strategy for trading? I'm going to share with us now. Okay, so permit me to share my trade locker. I'm going to open my trade locker. I hope they're not under any maintenance right now. Let me show you guys. So now the concept of trading. So don't worry, I'm going to start the share with trade locker. Okay, please let me know if you can see my trade locker screen. Can you all see my trade
Yes, we
locker
can
screen?
see it.
Amazing.
Yes,
All right.
we can see.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So look at my trade locker screen now. This is it, right? This is my trade locker screen. Now, there's something about trade locker that makes us really like trade locker. Mind you, you can see this is my balance. This is my balance. I've not traded this account for a while. I've not traded this account for a while. Can you see? But you can see it's not like I've been losing so much or something. I've just been re-strategizing. For those of us who have been talking, you know what I've been up to. Okay, these were the crazy losses I got when before we adopted our new strategy that we discussed that I'm going to talk about right now. Look at it. Now, here is what happens, right? Here is what happens. Trade locker enables you to be able to trade in a way that you can actually the market is short now, but let me go to BTC so that we'll have a moving market so that I can use it for illustration. So please, another thing is, if you're about to take trades, some of us used to ask, what's the difference between a pro and the normal currency, right? I've seen it all. I've seen where pro will have only about 25 leverage, and then the normal one will have about 45. The difference sometimes used to be very high. So before selecting, it doesn't matter whether it's pro or this one, just check for the leverage before you select which one you're trading. You can see why some people don't trade BTC, right? You can see it. BTC spread is quite high. Look at it. Look at this. The spread is very high. Okay, so I'm going to select it. Can you see now? Okay, so this is BTC, and you can see I have my buy and sell. Now look at what we agreed on, right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to pass your prop firm, depending on the account you have, if you are trading with a 10K account, from beginning, just make up your mind that your $10,000 account has 5 lives, depending on what you want to do. Do you understand? But I'm going to tell you guys, you can tell yourself that this account I'm trading has 5 lives. 5 lives in how does it have 5 lives? Okay, this is how it works. Okay, I'm seeing some people that I've not seen in a while. I can see Mr. George is here. Welcome. I can see if you're here, welcome. I can see Amara. Wow, we really have some superstars on the call this evening. Thank you everybody for joining. Okay, Mr. Isaiah, Mr. Godfrey, Dr. Sachs, all you guys are welcome. Okay, so going back, if you want to trade this is a 10K account, right? This is a 10K account. This is the one I've been trading. Now, here is what we agreed on, right? This is what we said. Instead of all these trades where you have, let me show you guys something. If you are trading with I don't know how much they will give me to trade. Okay, good. I can trade with 0.30. Look at one advantage we have with trade locker, guys. Please take a look. If I'm using 0.50, let me use 0.50 lot size. Can you see it? 0.50. Guys, for me to make now, okay, look at what we said. Instead of using the regular TP, right? Please pay attention. If you get this thing, this is worth more than what you can pass your profile, especially this phase we are on. You can pass it very easily. You can pass it very easily. I'm telling you guys. Now, when we call a buy trade, and you know this is a buy, instead of coming to use the normal parameter, okay, buy to so and so, just stick to, you can stick around the parameters of TP1. But guess what? With 0.50, just come over here on your, we are buying, right? Can you see? 0.50, or let me even see if it will take one. Good. Guys, with one lot size, all I need to do is to just come and enter my PNL. Look at the PNL here with dollar. I'll just come over here and enter. In a day, I want to make $200, for example. I seen it. Now, with one lot size, guys, I just need price to get to this point, and I'm done for that day. Now, you're in dollar place. So remember I said, if you're trading a 10K, you have 5 lives, right? But again, please take note that one trade per day, because you're willing to lose 200 per day. If 200 is too large for you, you can do $100. If $100 is maybe not cool, you can do 150, depending on you. Please, everybody with this risk to reward. I can't tell you what to decide. Do you understand? Now, look at what we're saying. I want to look, my goal is to aim 500. I want to make, let's say, $500. Do you know why it's actually very crazy like this? It's because it's BTC and the spread is too wide. If this were to be gold, guys, I just need price to get here with this one lot size that you're seeing. If price can get here, I'll be done for that day. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is, I want to target 500 pips. So this time around, I'm not using dollar again. I'm not coming to enter price. Okay, price when it gets to 0.107. No. What I'm just doing is saying, I'm telling price that, hey, my target is, I want to target $500. That is it. I don't care how many pips. But I'm using gear 1. That is one lot size. Now, with one lot size, guys, I'm going to say, just in case it doesn't go my way, the amount I'm willing to risk in this trade is 200. Do you understand? Then I enter for my buy. It means that for me to lose $200, price must get here. I seen it. So, but look at it. Oh my God, I wish the market was open. This is really too wide. I think it's because of the spread and all that. The spread is really high. You know why? Because BTC has gone up. So it's more like you are paying more. Are you getting it? This is why the spread is so high. This is a very, very crazy trade because it's not even worth it like that. This is taking, okay, we're losing, so we're risking 1.90% of our account. 1.90, but again, please remember, if this is a prop account, you're risking more than this because what you have in your balance is only 100. So this is more like 19% of your account. Do you understand? I'm giving you guys some secret to understand. If you're trading your prop firm, this is not 1.90. If this is your whole money, then yes, it's 1.9%. But if this is not your money, then you're losing about 19%. Do you understand? Please let me know if you guys are following so far. Are we following so far? Is somebody understanding this class? Are we getting value so far? Are we getting so far? Is somebody understanding something?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right,
please.
great. Let's continue. So, guys, our target, for example, let's say this was phase 1. My target is to hit, I want to do $400, depending on you. Everybody has their target. If you want to do $400 in a day, then maybe you can risk 150. If you want to do 500, you can do 200. But like I said, you use a heavy lot size. So that, because look at it. If you use one lot size, guys, I just need price. I wish gold was open so that you guys will see what I'm saying. If you use one lot size, you just need price to get here. And guess what? Our signals do even to this point. True or false? And let's say you hit SL for that day. Guys, let me tell you, one TP, if you're able to stick to this discipline, one TP can give you 10 more days. It can give you 10 more lives. It can give you, 5 more lives. Is somebody understanding? Why? Because if we hit SL, we're losing 200. But if we hit TP, we're gaining 500. So it's giving you extra 2 days to trade. Yes, 2 days. You understand? And mind you, like I said, because this is prop firm, you don't have the whole account to yourself. So you only have for a $10,000 account, what you really have to trade is just about $800 or $1,000. Do you understand? Because you must not lose 10%. So, and then another thing is, if you lose, let's say you hit SL for that day, please walk away because don't forget that they have a loss of, if you lose 5% of that account in a single day, you are done. So once you make your loss, go and relax. Do you understand? That is it. And then guess what? With a prop firm like Trade Locker, you still have, I think they use the trailing loss, right? So even if you lose 10,000, like now with my balance, if I lose 200, it will be deducted from my profit. Is that correct? It will be deducted from my profit. And then I still have tomorrow to try again. So, guys, like I said, if you can just use this heavy lot, please, if one lot size is too heavy for you, use 0.50. If 0.50 is too low for you, maybe you can use 0.25 or something, but don't use low lot size. Guys, you need to see, I've talked to a lot of people that pass prof firms in their Akash. They come to me. I'm so privileged. They come to me most times in order to learn how to withdraw from TradeX Mastery. They call me the TradeX Mastery expert. I was the first person to guide the first person in the whole team to withdraw. So I'm telling you guys this thing. People that are withdrawing are not all of them are like being announced in the group. There are many people that have withdrawn, and I've asked a lot of them. They will tell you, like, one, I don't want to mention her name. She said she uses Lady T is here. Talatu will tell you. She told us that she uses 1 point lot size. 1 point. In fact, that she doesn't use stop loss. She uses 1 point. Is it 1.4 or 1.1 lot size, and she takes one trade at a time. Do you understand? So
She uses 1.48 lot size.
1.4 lot size. This is the first person to withdraw $10,000. She said she will tell you guys. I'm not joking. On a 200K account, she was using 1.48 lot size. When everybody was there doing 0.10, you remember now they withdraw 18K target. Everybody was using 0.10, 0.20. How many people really arrive with that target? How many people arrive with that target? Do you understand? So right now, guys, I'm telling you guys that this is the key to passing Prof firm challenge. Just zero your mind. In fact, if you can set it, go and sleep. Our trades have been good. In fact, if you can just get one to enter before your 5 life exhausts, you'll be done with phase 1. If you can, no, good, that is phase 1. So are we all clear? This method I'm sharing with you is how to pass phase 1, not phase 2, please. Let's understand it. Don't go and do this on your phase 2. I'm about to share with us how to do for phase 2, but this method I shared is for passing phase 1. Again, I wish BTC is not nice. The spread is so high. Can you see the spread? Guys, look at the spread. About 2,900. This is more like, please look at the SL. Let me use a higher time frame so that I understand. It's really high right now. Look at, we need price to get here. If this were to be gold, I'm promising you that you just need price to get here with this one lot size to hit 500. Do you understand? So if you can just close, I said this thing, enter the trade and go and rest. You wake up and boom, you just see certificate. Congratulations, you've passed phase 1. Do you understand? This is how to pass your phase 1 challenge. Okay, I'm seeing a hand up. Okay, so you can go ahead. Pharmacist, you can hear me, go ahead. I can see your hand up.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you so much. I think I'm just learning something totally new today. Before now, I used to use stop loss, take profits, all those. I didn't know that you can actually set your profit and loss, what you want to make, and what you are willing to lose.
Yes.
So if it goes the other way around, you are out. If it goes in your favor, you are in. So now I want to ask, the entry price, is it like you are going to be the one to manually impute it? Let's assume it's a pending order, a buy limit or a sell limit. Are you going to manually impute that one and then just put your P&L, profit and loss, your that place, and then your amount you are willing to lose? You just type it there, or it's only this particular style is only meant for instant execution?
Okay. All right, that's all right. That's the question, right? Or you have another one, so that will just answer everything.
Yes, my question is.
Okay, wait, hold on your question. Let me answer it. I usually forget. Okay, so to answer your question, right? To answer your question, you can use pending. If you are using pending, then don't forget the rules for pending order. You have to put a price. You have to put price. Do you understand? So, but if you are using market execution, maybe you want to use pending order and you feel, okay, price is still up. I think it will still keep buying before it comes down. Now, in this case, you're going to use a limit order. In fact, if you're using Trade Locker, they even set it for you. They can just do it for you. Did I just enter something? Hey! What is happening here? I hope I didn't go and enter. Okay, pending. It's pending. I beg, cancel. Pico. Good. This thing is too high. I can't even try on demo. Look at the spread, guys. The spread is so high. It's so high. That means you must pay commissions. You will pay crazy commissions. Even if you hit TPO, you must still have a lot of money before you to close. If not, imagine closing in profit, you're hitting TP and yet you're in minus. It has happened. So to answer your question, if it's on pending order, price must get there before it activates, but everything is still the same. So can you see now? It's going to be showing drafting, and see why I like Trade Locker. You can even adjust your pending order to anywhere you want. By itself, it's going to see whether it will change it for you, whether it's a stop loss, it's a trailing order, or it's a stop order. Or I think you can easily, where is it? There's a place you can actually click and it will change. Okay, good. So can you see it automatically switches to sell stop? But I think you can still change it to limit if you want it to be a limit order. Do you understand? So to answer it simply, you simply set your price around where you want it, and then enter your SL, enter your TP. Again, instead of entering price, you just enter based on the currency you want to lose and the currency you want to win. That's all. And you enter it. Boom. That's all. Have I answered your question? Wow. Can you imagine? Some people are even joining the call with two devices. And you pay school fees very soon. Don't worry. Hadja, you're welcome. Well done.
Please, sorry, Solomon, abeg, can you just rephrase? You were breaking when I don't know if it's my network. I didn't really get the explanation properly. My question.
Okay, please, I hope my network is okay. Can you all hear
Same
me?
here, same here. You were breaking
Wow.
as well.
Okay,
Thank
then
you.
it's my network.
Okay.
Can hear you.
I'm seeing it.
Okay, so what I said is, if you're pending order, you can just enter your order based on where you want it. Can you see? Just enter it based on where you want it. Then the only difference is just that you have to enter price as a pending order. Do you understand? Then you just entering the parameter is the same. Just enter based on what you want to lose, enter it, enter what you want to gain, and you hit your stop. Make sure if you sell, you make sure it's on sell. If it's on buy, make sure you put your buy. But again, parameters is the same. This is the most important place. In fact, I was watching a video on YouTube, and the guy was bragging that his prop firm has a tool, a special tool that enables you enter your stop loss based on the dollar amount you want to enter. Can you imagine? I'm like, is that not what we enjoy on Trade Locker? So this is a very good feature if you know how to use it. If you use it very well, you will really enjoy it. So please, let's really learn to take advantage of this. Trade Locker, in fact, I'm liking Trade Locker every time. I'm liking it more and more every day. So I don't know if I've answered you now.
Yes, thank you.
Aha. Okay, so Mrs. Vivian, please, let's have you.
Thank you for the opportunity. I just want to ask, because in asking and asking question,
You get
people
clarity.
say that Trade Locker, that pro firm, that they don't use to, the money will be in your wallet that you cannot withdraw. I don't know how true it is. It's a general question I'm asking. Is it possible that money they are saying 20%, 80%, that you can withdraw it when you want, when you have passed?
Okay, so how it works is this: prop firms, see it as prop firms are basically opportunity for you as a trader to get funding. Do you understand? But like nobody's going to carry their hard-earned money and give to you just like that. First of all, they must test you. So the challenge account we do is to test you to make sure that you're a good trader. So now, for you to get real funded money, right, you must have passed the challenge. When you pass the challenge, they will now give you funded account. Now, with that funded account, you are still not entitled to touch the capital. Let's say you paid for a $10,000 account. That 10,000, you don't even have access to it. You cannot touch it. You cannot even withdraw it. The only money you have access to is the profit on top of the 10,000. Do you understand? So let's say you were able to make $1,000 out of the 10,000 capital that was given to you. You have access to touch the $1,000. But even with the 1,000, there is a deal depending on the package you are on. If you are using the no add-on or you don't do the add-on for 90%, you are entitled to 80% of that $1,000 that you made. Do you understand? So it means if you made $1,000, the profit is still entitled because it's part of the agreement. They will keep 20% of the 1,000, which is $200. What you can withdraw that will come to your wallet is $800. Do you understand? So that's just what prop firms are. They are basically just a way for you to get funded. This is why I keep saying the best and smart way is after you generate this money from prop firm, still fund your live account, because on live account, there's nothing like you must not lose 5% in a day, you must not lose a overall of 10%, because there are trades that sometimes you may hold and will give you more than 10% drawdowns. Do you understand? It doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It's just your strategy. So prop firms don't really allow every kind of strategy, because there are some risky strategies that people may personally want to trade, but that they can't trade. Do you understand? So, but with your own personal money, you are free to do anything. Do you understand? So here, all these things are just safety nets to help safeguard their money. Like I asked you, will you carry your $10,000 to and give it to a stranger that just said I can trade? You know, it's not possible now. So that is it. I don't know if you've understood what I just
Yes,
said.
it's not. It's
Uh-huh.
not.
That's it. Okay, so I think I have one other hand up. I think I have another hand. Okay. Two more hands. Okay, so I can see Dam King. Dami King, please go ahead and ask your question. Okay, sorry, I was asking you to unmute. So go ahead, unmute yourself and ask.
Okay, good evening.
Good
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. I actually joined a bit late. Yeah, I actually joined a bit late. So, sorry, I want to know, this particular training, is it for those that want to pass challenge 2 account or for challenge 1?
Okay, so the first training we did is for phase 1. You can apply it on phase 1. But for phase 2, you can't apply it because of the rules. Now, if you understand how most of these platforms work, like this one we use, which is TradeX Mastery, right? They don't really have so much strict rules on the phase 1. Where they start being cautious is the phase 2. And this is why on passing phase 2, you get refunded. Are we all aware? You get refunded of whatever you spent after passing phase 2. A lot of cash members may not know because they never got to pay money to buy their challenge account. But this is another very sweet thing about the profits we are trading. Once you are able to pass your stage 2, you will get refunded of whatever you spent. There's a call right now on BTC. Is a sell call. You can see it's actually headed towards the all-time high. So have I answered your question? So
Okay.
yes, it's for
Yes,
people
sir.
who want to
You have.
pass phase 1, because phase 1 doesn't really have consistency rule. Do you understand? I'm going to break down consistency rule for you now to understand, and you see why you need to trade with some guidance.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All
I
right.
really need it. Thank you.
All right. So Hajia, you're next.
Okay, good evening, Prof. Thank
Yes,
you
good
for this
evening.
call, and good evening, everybody. Though I joined a bit late, my own confusion now here is where you are saying you can set your profit and loss, the amount you are willing to get as your profit, and how much you are willing to lose. I really don't get it. Is it that you type in, you go to the column and type in the money, the amount also?
Yes,
Then
yes.
when it comes to execute the trade, how do you execute the trade?
Okay, so here is how it works, right? It's on Trade Locker, first of all. It's on Trade Locker. You can also do it on MT5. I think I worked also how we can do it on Trade Locker as well. On MT5. Let me see if there will be time so that we'll do it again on Trade Locker on MT5 so that we'll get to see it. Okay. All right, so let me show you. So this is it, right? So instead of paying attention, this is where we use normally for entering price. We most times enter stop loss and take profit through price. But now I'm telling you that if you want to apply this strategy, don't bother about price anymore. Just concentrate on this dollar. Dollar means you're entering directly what you want to lose and what you want to gain based on dollar. Do you understand? So you just enter the amount here. So once you enter it, let's say you've entered the TP and you've entered your SL. If you want to do instant execution, it's just to hit the buy, boom, or the sell, boom, it will enter. Do you understand? So the only thing you are sending here, you can do it both for pending orders or for market execution. But what matters is you enter the parameters and you are okay with the TP, you're okay with the SL. All you have to do is just come over and hit here. It doesn't matter whether it's TP pending or is instant execution. Do you understand? Are you clear?
Okay, yes, yes. And you said this is for phase one. Then for phase two, you say you want to now try this on phase two.
Yes, and there's a reason why. You can still do it,
Okay,
but you do it with full understanding and following their rules. I'm going to explain it now.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Yes. So is this clear for us? Can we move to the next step?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
How will you know the amount? You see, the amount that you want to lose that is equivalent to what you want to gain. Is it possible that maybe I want to gain $200? How will I know? Is it that I will just decide that, okay, I want to lose $100? I will put it like that. The TP, will it as the market is executing, will it cover that amount?
Okay, so here is how it works, right? When
Mm.
you say I want to enter, it's not different from what we are used to entering. Normally, we just enter price based on what was given to us as SL and as TP. Do you understand? But this time around, we are saying everybody enter based on your account size. So once there is a sell, market is selling, sell. Instead of you entering and then using the price, because sometimes there's something about this strategy, right? Sometimes you come online and then the sell was called 3 minutes ago. You know, gold moves like crazy. Gold doesn't wait for anybody. Maybe when you called it, let me go to trading view. Okay, let me see. My tools are hidden here. Okay, let me go to trading view. Let me share and go to trading view so that will show us this thing. We need to understand it. Okay, so on our trading view, now see it. Look at this. Let me go to my 5 minutes. Okay, so look at it now. Can you see the call I called that day? Okay, so look at it. If we say enter a sell, all you need is just to know the direction of the market. Sell. Now, what I was trying to say, most times when we call sell, some people, maybe this was when it was called, price was here. You know, gold doesn't wait. Gold is not like a currency, it's not like other currency pairs. Gold moves fast. Now, when the sell was called here, maybe before you entered, right? Maybe before you entered, price kept moving like this. Are you seeing it? Price kept moving like this. And then it came down here. Then this is where you are entering. You're not entering yourself from here. And then the TP is actually here. Look at TP was here. And then your SL was actually here. I don't know if you are seeing my screen very well. You understand what I'm saying? Your SL was here. Can you see it? Let me color it so that you get to understand. You see it. This is your SL. Now, the trade was called when it was here. It was fair for you to target here as take profit. But you came and joined when it was already here, and the TP is already very close. So you just entered and they'll say TP1 hit. Yes, your trade has closed. You're only making $2. Every other person was saying they made $15. Do you understand? So in this case, it even gives you an even share that when you enter, it's entering and targeting $200 for you from where you are. So let's say you entered from here, right? It's going to keep going like this. It's going to keep going until it reaches 200. It will not close. And then even for the SL, let's say the 18 reverse. Let's say the 18 reverse. Guys, this is like a cheat. I'm telling you guys. Let's say it actually eventually reverses. It reverses, right? And then it kept going like this, kept going like, oh, you don't care whether it got back to the entry point. You don't care whether it got back to TP1 or it got back to TP2. What you have in mind is that I'm losing only 2. So in this case, you're losing, let's say, 200. If it doesn't lose 200, it will not close. Do you understand? So it even gives you a fair advantage compared to just entering price, because maybe by the time you entered price here, it was already at price was already very close to TP1. And then when it reverses, like, it's not worth it. That's just what it means. It's not worth it at all. So, but if you now adhere to this, and then you're able to really, it's to your favor. So if it doesn't hit and gives you that your risk to reward ratio, because one thing with trading is that your risk to reward also is very important. You cannot be entering a trade that if you lose, you are losing $100. If you gain, you are gaining only $20. It doesn't make sense. That's not a good trade. Do you understand? So here it gives you a fair advantage that you're able to actually enter what you are entering from your mind. Okay, this is what I'm willing to lose. So in this case, I'm giving you guys a new way of digesting our signal. What you need now, you don't even need our parameters anymore. Do you understand? What you just need to know is gold is selling. Gold is selling. Then you enter it. Okay, gold, sell. Oh, I'm entering. This is my measure. This is my this. I want to make 200 or 400 on this trade. Gold, sell to this point. This is my TP. If it doesn't go well, I'm losing this. And like I said, if in this practice, once you lose once, please leave the market. Because if you lose 400, you've lost 4% of your account, and you are close to 5%. And if you lose 5%, you know you are done for the day. So even if you want to get very, very risky, I would say don't do it more than twice, because if you do it 3 times, the third time you've lost 600 in a day. You've lost everything. So please be careful while applying this. So I don't know if you are clear. Are we clear? So that I go ahead. You know, this is just part one we've done so far. Are you clear with this? I'm seeing more questions though. Okay, I can see another hand. So, Haji, are you clear with the question? Are you okay? Okay. I think it was Mrs. Vivian.
Yes. I am clear with this. But the next thing I wanted to confirm is that, okay, what after you have set your take profit, what if the profit did not get to that time, to that your amount, and you want to close it? Maybe you have made some.
Thank you.
own
That's
it.
my question.
It's your
50% of
market.
what
You
you have
own it.
set.
You own it. You close it.
Okay, you can close it manually, right?
Of course,
After setting
yes,
it.
yes.
Okay,
It's just the same trading we are trading, but this time around we are being more deliberate. Do you understand? That's what's the difference.
Yes,
Because normally, if Joel calls a call, okay, enter a sell. Gold is buying to 2823. You don't really know whether 2823 is 100 pips. You don't know whether it's 200 pips. You don't know whether you're losing $1,000 if it doesn't go well. You don't know whether you're losing. But now, instead of following Joel's call, you are using you're not using his parameter, you're just using his direction. Do you understand? Because in trading, what you need is direction. The essence of all the analysis you see is just to analyze and predict where market price is going to. Do you understand? So if you are sure that market is going to sell, you enter. Now, because we know, now look at it. If you enter 0.1, let me show you guys what makes this thing work. If you enter 0.01, you will need price to get to this point before you close, before you actually make what you want to make. Do you understand? But if you enter with a huge or good lot size, guys, you just need price to be here. You just need price to be as close as here. So let me ask you guys, if you can get a signal that can just give you 50 pips and you've passed your pro firm, please, do you think it's worth it or not? If you can just adjust your gear. Do you understand? Now it's more like this. So do you prefer now to pass your pro firm only when you are able to catch 100 pips like this? Where is 100 pips? Do you want a trade that you will need about 100 pips? This is 100 pips. You need, in fact, let's say 200 pips. This is 200 pips. Do you need a trade that will give you need 200 pips to pass your challenge? Or you need a trade that you just need about 20 pips and you are done? You just need about 20 pips and you're done. This is it. Please, which one do you think is more realistic? Is it
20 pips?
Yes. So instead of waiting, because if you are using 0.02, 0.10, you will need about 10 trades to pass your profit challenge one alone. Do you understand? So, but if you use this, you just need, even if you close your eye and just enter it, gold, sell to this, if it sells, boom, you've passed. Do you understand? But in case, what's the worst case thing that will happen? You don't pass. When it doesn't pass, you try again tomorrow. When it doesn't pass, you try again tomorrow. So you have 3 lives left. When it doesn't pass, but again with our signals, guys, have we ever had 4 streak of losing trades like that? Let's be sincere. I'm not sure. But if you've seen it, please, you can say it. This is a very open call.
Not at all. Not at all.
So, no be me talk. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, we have the formula. I know a lot of us have been investing. See, I'm telling you guys, I'm very positive. You see, this year we're going to withdraw from 100K accounts. We'll be used to withdrawing from 100K accounts.
Amen.
Yes. Don't worry, there are some collaborations I'm doing. I'm working with one of the best forex trader in Abuja here. As I'm talking to you right now, the guy is in Abuja chilling. That's all he's doing. He's chilling. He just sends us message. So there are some things that you guys will be seeing. That's where I'm learning my fundamentals from. In case you are wondering, it's not from Akash, it's not from Jifu. This one is a separate stuff. You understand? So when I tell you guys that this year we're going to withdraw from massive pro firms, in fact, don't worry, let me not talk too much. So I hope this is clear. Now let's go to the phase 2 thing. If this is clear by us, let me explain it. So to explain phase 2, I'm going to go to TradeX Mastery Challenge and I'm going to go to their challenge evaluation. These are their rules. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for us to pass to deal with TradeX Mastery, you must understand their rules. Can you see their rules? If you can master and design your shape your trading formula around these 4 strategies, you are very good to be withdrawing good money. Now, let me tell you why I like these guys. They said, look at what they said. Trade any strategy with no time limit. We give you freedom to trade the way you want. Did somebody see this? The day I read this this was the day I fell in love with TradeX Mastery. Shall I open OFP for you guys? Should we go to OFP? I don't want to cause any trauma. But when I saw this thing, they said, let's not mention it because they are traumatic. Like TradeX Mastery, I mean, OFP is like saying, stand up, but don't use your legs. Stand, you be on your feet, but don't use your legs. So I don't know. Are you supposed to stand on your knees? Even if you stand on your knees, they will say it's still your leg that you use, will not pay you. You understand? But guys, this on TradeX Mastery, you can buy and sell at the same time. I'm telling you guys, 10-3 doesn't allow it. Next Funded, I'm not sure if Next Funded allows it, but it's only very few pro firms that I know that allow buying and selling at the same time. That's one. Two, they don't care if you're hedging or doing martingale. They don't care. When I did here now, try that. I said we even tried our best not to martingale, but they called it something else. They said we gamble in OFP. They closed our account. They said we gambled. That we gambled. What? We opened a trade. We opened a trade with 0.010. The trade was in minus. When you now open a new position, I hope you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Yes, TradeX Mastery, right?
Yes.
Aha. When you open another position while the first one is running, they will say you are gambling, that you are bidding against the first position. You understand? But I'm telling you guys, in TradeX Mastery, even if you are in a buy and you notice that the trend has changed, they give you opportunity to enter a sell. You understand? Because you can't beat yourself now. In TradeX Mastery, in OFP and many pro firms, you must exit that buy first before you enter a sell. But in TradeX Mastery, you can enter that sell once you are sure that. In fact, not just enter the position. If you notice that you are on a sell with 0.01 and you want to recover back, you can enter with 0.02. It will recover back your first one. That's pure martingale and hedge. That's what we call it. We call it hedging. Then the process of allowing one position to grow, run, then opening the other one is called a martingale. Do you understand that? So let me explain this thing to you. If you understand this rule, so they said, go ahead, do whatever you want. That one is on you. Then look at what they said. First, your profit split is available in just 8 days after placing a trade on your live account. It's available in 8 days after placing a trade. Do you understand this? Okay. Scalable, you can scale. Trust and we provide clear trading guidelines, seamless payouts, and fully regulated. Refer, okay, generous profits shared. Yes, you can do up to 90%. We know all this one, but let me explain this part for us. So, guys, we already are used to the 5% daily drawdown. You must not have a drawdown of up to 5% of the account. Let me explain that. If you have $10,000 account, if you are dealing with $10,000, you must not have minus 500 as drawdown. Either floating loss, we call it floating loss as well. You must not have a minus 5,000 if you are having a 100K account, because that's 5% of 100,000. If you're having a 10,000, you must not have minus 500. Do you understand? You must not close a position with minus 500 in a single day. That's one. Then overall, you must not lose more than 10%. That is, you must not have up to minus $1,000 if you are trading a $10,000 account. Do you understand? You must not lose minus. You must not have that one. This one is cumulative. Whether you lost $100 on Monday, you lost $100 on Tuesday. Once you reach 10%, you're done. That's one. The third rule is you must, for first phase, you must do 10% of that account. So 10% is you must trade and make 10%. So 10% of 10,000 is you must make $1,000. You understand? Now this is where I say you can apply that our rule. Now look at it. Let's read this together. Phase 2. Phase 2, hit a profit target of 5% of your account size, no time limit. Do you understand this? Okay, now this is where the consistency rule applies. The consistency rule applied only in, please, are you seeing it? only in phase 2 of the challenge ensures a steady flow of profit and keeps you safe from taking on too much risk any single trade. The rule states that no single day profit should make up to 60%. Let me explain what that means. It means that if you are trading now, right? If you are trading and you make a total of, let me see if I can get whiteboard. Just a moment. Okay, I can see some charts. Standboard. Yes, I'm telling you. You can confirm with me now. We're part of this together, so you can confirm. Let me share my whiteboard. Let me share whiteboard. Let me know if you can see my whiteboard. Oh, this will have started though. Okay, can you see my whiteboard?
Not yet. Yes.
Good. So let me show you guys.
It's
Now,
loading.
what they mean is, if you are trading on a $1,000 account, if you are trading on a $10,000 account, if you are trading on a $10,000 account, okay, everybody can see my whiteboard. Oh, please fix your side. It should be from you. Okay. So if you are trading a $10,000 account, ladies and gentlemen, your 10,000, if you now don't forget, if your target is $1,000 in a month or in a week or in 2 weeks, whichever one, that one is your personal goal. If you made $1,000 from that account, right? Now let's divide it. 1,000 divided by 2 is what? Is
500.
500. Good. Now, what they are saying is you can even make 500 times 2. You are okay. You can withdraw that money. But the problem starts when you make 1,000 in only like, okay, this 1,000 now, it came only from 2 trades. One, maybe you did 200 in one trade. Then one other trade, you made 800. That's still 1,000. But guess what? You'll be denied because in one trading day, you made 800. Now, 800, you see the formula. You remember the formula, right? We're going to say best trading day. Now, that's going to be 800 divided by, please, what's that formula again? I don't forget the formula. OFE people, I don't forget the formula. Oh, 800 divided by, wait, I've forgotten. But basically, what it means is, if we divide this 800 by your total that you've made, we're going to discover that it's more than the total percentage. So it's going to be 80%. That's more than 60%. So what they are saying is, I'm telling you, I've forgotten it all. Are you following? So if you do 800 and you make 200, it means that it's going to be 800 plus 200, and then 800 divided by your best trading day. Okay, 800 divided by, I think it's overall, it divided by 1,000. I think it's 1,000. Then times, is it 100? A bit times 60. Let me try that very quickly. 800, is it divided or times? Divided by 1,000 times 60. No, I didn't get the formula right.
It's not visible.
Does anybody remember that formula?
Okay.
So if you do that, it means that you've made more than 60% in a single day. They will not pay you because you violated the rule. So in other words, instead of doing, if your 1,000 is your target, right? See what we recommend. Mind you, another thing is they have a minimum trading days of 5 days. This is another thing that you need to understand. Minimum trading days of 5 days. That is to say, if you are trading a 200, if your target is 500, like for example, it's 500 you're supposed to make in this second phase. So instead of going to make that 500 in a single day or in 2 days, that's 1,000. It's not up to the same 5 days. So instead of that, why don't we divide this 500 by 5 or by 4 is okay. By 5, right? If we divide it, it means
$100.
yes, you're going to have. So if you want to do this peacefully, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to make $100 in a game. Now let's apply that formula. You can still go back to your trade locker and enter profit target 100, loss 50. Can you see? 50. So because your target is now lower, so you can even go for this. So once you hit your 100, ladies and gentlemen, go and relax. Wait for tomorrow. Because if you go and rush and pass that thing, if you go and make that 1,000 a day, they will assume maybe you use bot, and the Traders Mastery doesn't use bot. That's another thing I must tell you guys. They don't use EA. They don't use EA. It's not here, but it's part of their rules. They don't allow EA. I think I chatted support and they mentioned it. They don't allow EA. That's expert options, expert advisor, right? They don't allow EA, so you will not be able to pass that. Is this clear for us? Is this understood? So in other words, again, let me come again. In other words, if you want to be safe, just make $100 in 5 days, so that one, you are now adhering to their daily consistency, daily 5 days. Because what's the point of making 500 in 2 days? Then you have to wait for 5 days. And mind you, there's something I wanted to also explain to us. When they say trading day, what they mean is you must have at least open a position in a day. That's what makes it an active trading day. It's not just when you bought the account. Do you understand? There must be activity on that day. So even if you're able to use this formula and pass, what I would advise you to do is every single day, just go and open a position, even if it's 0.01, and close it. 0.01, close it. Let it just show that you've traded for 5 days. Do you understand? Then you just go and make 10,000, 1,000, boom, and you just start waiting. If you miss any day, they will come and they will fault you. Do you understand? So these are very important things I really wanted us to understand. I really wanted us to understand this, because if you don't understand this thing, when I will come argue, they will not pay you. So that's it. I don't know if this is clear for us. I don't know if this is clear.
Very clear.
Aha. So I'm trying my best to simplify it so that everybody will
Very,
Okay, I have
very
a question. I have a question, Solomon.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, I have a question.
All right,
Okay,
go
we're
ahead.
saying $100 for 5 days. What if one decides to do $50 for 10 days?
It's up to you. But their rule is don't go below
Yes.
5 days. It's up to you. Do you understand? It's up to you.
Okay, but the
Do that.
consistency they are talking about is about the days, not about the figure. So
No,
if I
no,
make
it's about
$90 today and I make 70 tomorrow,
yes.
and as far as it takes over 5 days or 5 days
Yes.
to make the 500, it's
Yes.
not the problem, right?
Yes. In fact,
Okay,
even
that's fine.
if you do $2 today, tomorrow you make $7. Tomorrow, next tomorrow you come and do $80. The only thing is one,
Okay.
just make sure your best trading days, it doesn't contribute more than 60% of your total trading days. Do you understand? Let
Come
one
again.
day.
I don't understand
Okay.
this part now.
See, it's very simple. It's very simple. Those of us from OFP will understand it very well. So many of us will not understand it. If you made $1,000, right? Let what contributes to that $1,000 not be more than, not a single day trade, not contribute more than 60%. Did you understand? So look, so let's do a breakdown. So you made $1,000. You are trading on a 10K account, Abi. You are trading on 10K.
Yes.
This account, $10,000, Abi. Okay.
Yes.
Now on Monday, let's do it like this. On Monday, Monday, you actually traded for 5 days. Do you understand? On Monday, you made 200. On Tuesday, you made 150. On Wednesday, you made let's say 400. How much is that? 550, 650. Then you came back. Yes, then Thursday, you made another 150. How much is that total?
900.
900. Okay, then Friday you made $50. So this is 1,000.
950.
950.
Yes.
950.
So in this case, look at it. In this case, your best trading day is Wednesday. I see it. So they are going to check your best trading days. Was it up to 60% of the money, the total profit? That's what they will check. Was it up to
+234,809?
Are you getting it? They will
Yes.
say it's this 400. This is your best trading day. It's on Wednesday. They will check. Did it contribute more than 60% of your total profit? If yes, if it contributed more than 60%, then they will say no, you're not eligible for a payout. But guess what? Let's do another one. The same statistics, right? Look at it. On Monday, you started with Monday, you made 50. Tuesday, you made 50. Then Wednesday, you made 200. So how much is that? That's 300, Abi. Then
300, yes.
Thursday, you came and made this 300. You came and made 700. So they will check what's your
1,000.
best trading day. Best
Thursday.
trading day is 700. Do you understand? 700. So they will divide 700 by the total. It means this is 70%. Let's assume this is
Cents.
70% of your total trading days.
Mm.
Guess what? They won't pay you because you made more than 60%. So as long as it's below 60, do you understand now? As long as
Okay,
it's
sorry,
below,
again, does this apply to just passing the stage 2, or it applies even after you have been given a life account?
yes, it's phase 2 and live account. It applies from phase 2 all through.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. I
So many people
understand
don't
now.
know these things.
Yes, I understand very well now.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So I hope we are clear now. Any other person have a question?
Sorry, this Profem account that you mentioned, this 10,000 account, you were saying that 50% off. The remaining 50% for 10,000 account, how much does it give for the
I don't
dollar that you
understand.
buy?
No,
I say
it's
how
just a
much is
promo. It's just a promo, right? It's just a promo that they give. Instead of you paying $100, you are paying half the amount, which is about $50. So when you pay that $50, you will get the same value you are supposed to get for paying $100. But
$100,
after getting
okay.
that value, now if you are taking advantage of the promo they had, they will even pass phase 1 for you. It's just like you were the person that passed it. So what it
Yes.
means, you are actually paying for phase 2. You understand? So all you have to do now is just to pass this phase 2 and you have a funded account. That's the live
Okay.
account. Don't forget when you are logging into your trade locker.
Is it
Okay, let's have your question.
Okay. Yes, based on this phase 2 explanation, from your explanation on phase 1 that you can so what I'm kind of understood on this phase 2 explanation now. It means you can still set your loss side on a higher side and set up your take profit and take
Yes.
and loss on the
Yes,
phase
but
2.
just be
Just that you have to
conscious.
minimize.
Just be
Uh-huh.
cautious for it not to pass 60%. That's just all.
Okay, of the amount of
Yes,
take
yes,
profit.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry, I have a question.
Okay,
I don't know if I can go ahead. All
go
right.
ahead.
Your explanation is well understood. Okay, so but where I just want to get clarity is that you said uh, um, I can actually set how much I'm willing to lose per trade, and also how much profit I'm willing to get, per day. So now, does that mean that if I'm setting that how much I'm willing to lose and how much I'm willing to get as a profit, I don't need to consider the other parameters like stop loss entry and take profit entry?
When you are setting how
I
much
don't
you
know
want
if
to
you
lose, right, is actually your stop loss. That is
understand.
your stop loss. It's the same stop loss.
Okay,
But you are setting it in
okay,
terms of dollars, not in terms of price. Do you understand? That's also what it means. Simple.
okay,
Yes.
okay. That's just what I want to get. Thank you.
Mhm.
I think
Okay, I
I'm clear.
can see Dr. Sachs. Please ask your question.
Yeah, Ebu coach, good morning. Hello?
Morning.
Hello?
Yes, well, with you, you can
Hope
go
you are
ahead.
hearing me.
Yes, yeah, very well.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so very much. My network has not been too clear anyway, has been breaking since, but I'm trying by all possible best to capture all what is going on. And I've been watching your stream, seeing everything. Thank you so much. I just want to appreciate you for all the lecture and the presentation. May God Almighty bless you.
Amen.
My question is this. Pertaining this entry, I've gotten it very clearly. I've gotten the entry you just analyzed to us now very clearly. But you have been emphasizing mainly on the 10,000 and 10,000 accounts. My question is, what of those that are on 200,000 accounts? How is it going to be? Is it the same format are we going to use? Like the case of the overall losing that you just showed now on 10,000, you analyze on 10,000, like in 200,000, it's still going to be the same thing. So that is just my own question. Thank you.
Okay. So for $10,000 for other higher accounts, I just use 10,000 because I know many of us here.
It's 10%.
Many of us have $10,000 here. That's why I kept using the 10%. So, but for those of us who have a higher account like the 200 and all that, what you will do instead is use the same parameter. So for 10,000, 200 is about 20%. Is about 20% of the total. So if our stop loss is 200 for 10,000, you can use $2,000 for 200,000. If it's 100K you're trading, you can use 200. You can use okay, if it's
1,000.
100K, yes, you can use 2,000 for 100K. If you are trading 200,000, you can use 4,000. But the goal is the risk to reward must make sense. Do you understand? What you are losing, what you are staking should not be, at least you should be able to get like 3x what you want to gain. Do you understand? Please, can someone take a screenshot of this class? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it should be that what you are risking should not overshadow what you intend gaining. Like I made an example. Imagine if the trade goes well. Because the truth is, if many of you guys go and check the silly trades you'll be taking from Akash and from other signals, your stop loss is 100 pips. Your take profit is only 20 pips. That means if it goes well, you are making only $20. If it doesn't go well, you are losing $100 or $200. Is that one a trade? That's a gamble. That's a pure gamble. I don't want to be doing that. So this is why we are saying this. We want to be more deliberate. While you're entering your trade, be more deliberate so that you know that in this trade, if it goes well, guys, if I hear anybody say, bam, in group, you've passed Prof. We are sure that you've passed your trade. I want to hear if anybody really hears TP hit, you are sure that you are done with phase 2. Do you understand? That's the goal. So that we won't just be doing all this TP. That's the point of TP1 hit, TP2 hit. If we'll be doing TP1 hit, TP2 hit, and yet people are still struggling with different this thing, it doesn't make sense now. And so I just need a screenshot. Please let everything cover if possible. Let's see the participants chart, everything. I just need a screenshot. There's a sales page I want to put it on that I would really like it to be there. That's why I want it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Please. So if you have it, you can send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll add it on the page. So do you have any other question? I've not heard Mary's voice today.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Coach, I'm here.
You never talk now. Fight. If you say now fight now, if you don't enter.
Coach, good evening.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you. Please ask your question.
I said you just made mention. Thank you so much. I understand what you just said. So in 200,000 account, for example, we use 4,000 as our
yes. So you can aim 10,000. You can aim 10,000
to gain.
Yes.
And what I'm expecting to do, sir?
No, I'm just giving you an example for 4,000 for me. If I'm going to put 4,000 to be my SL, I should gain like twice of the 4,000. In 4,000, that should be like 8. But for me, I'll go for 10,000 as my TP.
Okay. I will put 10,000 in that place. You put 500 for 10,000, for example. Yes. Then I'll put 4,000 in the okay. Yes. Okay. So there will be no need to put stop loss and take profit anymore.
That thing you are putting is actually the stop loss. If you check the screen, then let me show you one more time. Just pay attention. Let me show you. If you check, like I said, Trade Locker that we're using, Trade Locker gives us opportunity. Look at it. It's the same take profit. This is stop loss. So under stop loss, I can choose to be using dollar. I can choose to use the normal price. This is the one we're used to. Do you understand? I can choose to use dollar. In fact, you can even enter stop loss based on percent account. I mean percentage of your account. So you can say once I lose up to 2%, I beg, I need to do again. So it's the same. Look at, so it's going to give you the dollar value. Can you see it? Look at the dollar value here. So in the same way, it depends on you now. Do you understand? So now, again, if we even want to simplify it, now if I say me I'm losing $200, how many percent is this $200? Can you see? It's 2%. Whether you entered on 200K account, so instead of using dollar now, you can just come over to percentage and enter, oh yeah, I'm losing 2% of this account. So if it goes well, so 2%, what do I want to gain? I want to gain at least 10% of the account. So can you see? It's the same thing, but in different languages. So it means if it enters TP, I'm gaining 1,000. If it enters SL, I'm losing 210. Can you see? It's the same thing. Do you get it? So, okay, another thing, good. Another thing for bigger account size that I must mention is for 200K accounts, consider using something like 3 lot size. Can you see the more attack? Can you see that it just used? All you are seeing is because
Your
it's.
message to Mordecai says, I just reduced. Okay, cancelled.
Look at it. If this were, let me show you. Let me even say, let's say 10 lot size. Guys, if this were to be a live account with 10 lot size, I just need price to get here and I've made $1,000 on this account. Can you see it? Versus if you are reward, but automatically you don't even have enough margin to take this on this account. Let me see. Three lot size. On BTC, it will not take because the margin for BTC, I told you guys, BTC is very high now. It's not even every broker that will trade BTC right now. It's very high. So, but if you get to be gold or something, it should be lower. So let's see it. Look at 10 lot size here. Can you see? It can even take on this account. It can take. Why? Because this is a normal. Oh, it's not even a normal currency pair. Currency pairs are closed. That's why. But at least you can see that this is a little bit better because the price is it's not as expensive. And let's say it's not as expensive as gold. So gold will not allow you to take a lot of margin. Do you understand? That's it. Have I answered your question? Do you understand now? Are you clear? So that's just it. It's very simple. If you understand this thing, I just give you guys a hack. This is a hack. With this thing, if you have the mind to take trades and use this formula, at least this week, a lot of people will pass this their 5%. I'm the one telling you guys. Because if you can do this thing very well, if you lose, you only lose, let's say, 50. Because right now, our target is just 100. So, okay, now you can do this for the first 5 days. If you notice that you've not passed, and maybe you've already completed the 5 days, do you understand? I wanted to talk about this. If you've completed the 5 days completely, and yet you've still not been able to achieve your what do you call it, your 10%, you can now increase, you can now do as if you are trading on this because of you've already passed the 5 days trading phase, right? You can now go ahead and do as if you are trading challenge phase 1. So let me share. I want to share let me see if I can share my phone so that I'll show you guys how it is on this thing. How it is on. Can you see my phone? I'm trying to share my phone now. I want to show it on MT5. Yes, just hold on. It's coming now. Aha. Okay, so see it. Using the same thing on MT5. This is my MT5. Let's go to BTC. Since it's open, you know they sleep. Okay, see it. All you have to do, can you see this point? This little icon. For sell limit, you can click here. You can enter a limit here. You can also drag it. Can you see? That's why I say Trade Locker is like a combination of MT5 and and Trading View. Can you see it? Are you guys seeing it? This is for limit. If you want instant execution, use here. So then again, don't forget to alter your lot size. So let's say we're doing 1 lot size. This is a live account. This one that do it before something will happen. Please let me. Okay, it's a demo account. So let's say this is 1 lot size. Let me show you guys. This is 1 lot size. Are you seeing it? So now, let me show you guys. Let's say this is it, right? So come here and click on SL. This is SL bar. Can you see? So if I hit SL, guys, look at the dollar amount. I see 417. You drag it to the way you want it. See it? It's going to show you. So this is let's say this is my entry point now, Abby. So if this is my entry point and it hits SL, please, can you all see my screen? Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Aha. So look at it.
Yeah.
You simply just come here, click on it, and then you drag it. So let's say if we're entering here, this will now click on this SL, then drag the SL to where you want it. Look at the dollar value. Can you see the dollar value? See the dollar value here. So it's just like trade locker. Just like trade locker. Can you see? Okay. Then if you want your TP, you click on TP here. Again, drag it to where you want it. So can you see what I'm saying? Guys, to hit $100, I just need price to crash down from here to here, and I've hit my $100 TP. Are you seeing it? Okay, this was a buy. So let's change it. It's supposed to be okay,
You
good.
can do that in the contacts app.
Are you following? So let's say if it triggers here, sell stop. So this will be our SL. So if it hits SL, we're losing only $59. If it hits TP, guys, we're making 110. Sure, this makes sense. That's about 1:2. So we're making double of what we're risking. Can you see that? So this is for one lot size. Let's say if you look at it, just look at when I put 3 lot size. Can you see? Let's click. Can you see? I'm making 3. So if I still want $100, I'll just adjust it here. So if it were to be trade locker, it will have automatically adjust the position. But here you have to just manually drag it yourself. Do you understand? That's just it. So the higher the lot size, the lower, the lesser the position you have to move. You have to wait patiently for price to get to. Do you get? So that's just it. Please, let's understand this thing. I want to hear that people have passed. This week, max, next week, people should withdraw from their trade locker, from their TradeX Mastery. I'm telling you guys. So that we'll not just be buying Profit accounts, we'll be withdrawing from them. That's the point. So with our signals, guys, probably talk about our signals. We've not had 3 straight losses like that. And like I said, with this strategy, it's like a secret. It's like an open secret I'm sharing with you guys. With this strategy, you just need about 3 wins. So this, remember what I told you guys the last time. You don't need to be making 90% to be profitable in forex trading if you have a good reward ratio like this. Because think about it. Let's say on Monday, let's even say this is my live account and I trade on Monday and I enter the trade and boom, we hit SL. I just lost 200 on Monday, right? On Tuesday, or let's say I'm trading with $1,000, I lost 200. That's day 1. I entered another trade on day 2. I lost again. That's 200. That's 400. I've lost a total of 400. On day 3, I now hit SL. I now hit TP. Guys, I'm making, let's even say I'm making 500. It has covered the days of losses that I made. Do you understand? It has covered the day because just put it in your mind that you have 5 lives. So for 10K, you have 5 lives. 5 lives how? 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. And this is it. Oh, that's if you are doing 200. What if you are doing 100? It means you have 10 lives. I'm giving you guys a total overview. I'm supposed to be able for this, and I'm telling you guys, but I'm in a good mood. Remember, I told you guys to pray for me to be in a good mood. Actually, I'm in a good mood because I'm expecting a lot of money this week. That's why. If not, let's not talk here because I know Mary is still on this call. She will throw something now. Let me calm down. I'll just see Fufu. Fufu will just fly at me now like this. But let me calm down. So I hope we've gotten value from this call,
Neatly.
So that's it. That's everything I wanted to share with us. That's everything I wanted to share with us tonight. Let me stop the share so that people watching the recording will not come and have to wait for too long. That's why I try to break the recordings.